What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV Daily, your source for daily tech news. Make sure you subscribe so you know what's going on in the world of tech. How is everyone doing? Hope you're having a fantastic day. We've got 2 stories, 4 questions. Usually I don't answer this much, but I should be able to answer them pretty quick. So without further ado, let's jump into the tech news. Our first story of the day is, if you remember, the Galaxy Z Flip 5 will have that folder outside looking display on the back of that phone. And you might want to know what it's going to kind of look like in video form, like when the screen's off and when it turns on, and how that whole thing will be. Well, this is coming from Sam Mobile. They got a little video render created showing off exactly what it will look like. And in the article, they talk about people complaining about the look about it, not liking it. I can understand why somebody might not like it because it looks like a folder, but why wouldn't it? Just looks pretty cool. I think it looks really interesting. So I'm excited for that. Even though I'm not a huge flip phone fan, that could make me a flip phone fan, that outside display. We'll see though. I'll definitely want to try it out and see how it goes with it. But yeah, I thought it was an interesting look at, you know, how it will interact when you do look at it, and if the screen being black, if it's going to hide that when it's off. Obviously, if you have the like a different colored phone of that, you're going to see it a little bit more than maybe against a black phone, but still it's going to be kind of hidden. So what do you guys think? Does that kind of bother you or not? Do you like that design? Let me know in the comments down below. Next up is all about the Galaxy S24, 24 Plus, and 24 Ultra. And we've kind of spoken about this, but I wanted to go in a little bit more detail about it in terms of if the phone will physically change from looking like a Galaxy S23, 23 Plus, and 23 Ultra. Here's my 23 Ultra. Well, I guess yes and no as of right now, the information that's coming out. So the leaking rumor is coming from Greggles, and he is saying that the S24 and 24 Plus will keep the same design as their predecessors. And then someone says, well, what about the S24 Ultra? And he says, here's the 3 potential concepts being worked on. And the first one, none of them look exactly the same as the at least the back doesn't, as the S23 Ultra, but they're all quite similar in scope. My favorite out of those is either the first or the second one. The third one, the one all the way over to the right, yeah, it doesn't hate it, but definitely doesn't blow me away. But ultimately, if it looks like that, it's pretty much the same design as an S23 Ultra, because of the fact that you're not going to get that extra, lens back there, sensor. And then beyond that, it's going to look exactly the same pretty much on the front. I don't think they're going to use an under display camera still. So we're looking at the same design again, even for the S24 Ultra pretty much versus the S23 Ultra. How does that make you feel? Do you want a completely different design on the S24 line of phones, or are you fine the way it looks and you're okay? Let me know in the comments down below. Without further ado, let's jump into our Q&A. Ravenwing asked if I'm going to do a size comparison of the Pixel Fold versus the Fold 4 when you get the device, and eventually Pixel size comparison Fold 5. Oh, and skipping the Fold. Okay, so yes, I will definitely do a comparison, Pixel Fold versus the Fold 4, not even just in size, but just against each other, which is the better phone. And then when the Fold 5 comes out, I will compare that to the Pixel Fold, again, size and just overall as a phone. Silent Runner says, for the Samsung rollable phone, the thinnest mode, do you see this as the same size as the Z Fold in its folded position? That's that's a good question. I actually think it'll be thinner. So he's talking about, will it be thinner than this? I actually think it will be thinner. Do I know for sure? I don't, but I would guess it's going to be thinner than that. Clutus is asking, does that mean that the trifold will come out in August? Because if that's the case, I'll hold out for the trifold. No, I don't think you're going to see a trifold in August. What I think will happen is, if we get another folding device, I kind of have a feeling it's going to be a foldable tablet, and I don't think it's going to come out in August. I have a feeling it's going to come out in like October. I don't know if it'll be a phone though. We'll have to wait and see. But if anything comes out in 2023 beyond what we already know, like in terms of a new folding device, I think it'll be in the fall. And I think, again, it'll be like a tablet. And our last question from, what does that say, Ludovision? Thank you for the information. Based on your knowledge and hypothetical successful launch, what when would Google produce a second generation of the Pixel Fold? So you'd guess, again, the same time, you'd probably guess June of 2024, somewhere in that time frame is when they would do it, unless they feel like pushing it back to the fall. But I would guess it's probably gonna be the early summer, late spring of 2024. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have a question, leave it in the comments down below. #question. Have a great day, and we'll see you down the road. Peace.